On your side at noon, focused on you.
If there was going to be a story written of my first 6 months in the Circuit Attorney's Office, it would be a story of people answering the call to public service.
Topping the news at noon, St. Louis Circuit Attorney Gabe Gore gives his 6-month progress report. He lays out his accomplishments since taking over for Kim Gardner, who resigned in May. Thanks for being here at noon. I'm Kay Quinn. Less than 2 hours ago, the circuit attorney told reporters his interest in running to become the city's top prosecutor is intensifying the longer he works to rebuild that office. 5 on Your Side's Christine Byers was there. What else did he say about his first 6 months?
Absolutely, Kay. So Gore has made a habit of updating the public on his progress in office, which is in stark contrast to his predecessor, who resigned following repeated failures to prosecute crimes and keep crime victims informed. Today, he laid out just how far he has come in that short amount of time and just how far he still has to go. Now, Gore says when he took office June 1st, there were 6,700 cases that Kim Gardner's administration hadn't even reviewed. There were 9 homicide cases among that backlog. He says his staff has whittled that stack down to about 4,000 cases, and he says he has hired 25 attorneys, doubling the number of attorneys who were there when he first got there. He also talked about creating a conviction integrity unit, which is currently reviewing 3 cases to determine whether they need to be re-examined. He would not specify which cases are under review. He also gave credit to his staff, who he says answered the call to serve just like he did.
I report to you today that our office has retaken its place in the criminal justice system. We are performing that role. We still have a lot of work to do.
Now, Gore says there were also 250 homicide cases pending when he took office, and there should be around 100 to 115. He says neighboring prosecutors, including the U.S. Attorney's Office, are helping to reduce that backlog.
Now, Christine, Kim Gardner was a big proponent of diversion programs. Does he have a position on that?
He did. He talked about it today, and he said that there were about 40 people enrolled in the diversion program when he took office, and he wants to boost that number to between 250 and 400 participants. And he says diversion programs can work if done correctly.
All right, more to come, I'm sure, and good to hear updates on what's happening in the Circuit Attorney's Office.
Absolutely, big difference.
All right, thank you, Christine. We're getting updated information now about 2 officer-involved shootings in St. Charles County. Police in Lake St. Louis say officers shot Wesley Ingram as they struggled over his gun. They say Ingram walked out of a house on Foxbridge Court Sunday with 2 guns. As officers tried to get the weapons away from him, they say he tried to shoot them. That's when officers shot Ingram. He died after being taken to a hospital. The second incident happened in O'Fallon. Police have identified Douglas Phipps as the man who fired shots at City Hall's clock tower Sunday afternoon. Officers tried to stop him, but he led police on a chase to the Royal Oak subdivision where he got out of his car with a shotgun. Officers fired as he pointed the gun at them. The St. Charles County Critical Incident Response Team is investigating both incidents. A boil order remains in place in downtown Belleville as crews repair the pavement damaged by a water main break. This was the scene yesterday afternoon on Main Street. The road is closed between High and Charles Streets. Many businesses in the downtown district were forced to close early because of flooding or because they had no water service. No word on when the road will reopen.
All right, time to turn to the weather. So it was sunny, and now we're very cloudy. So the clouds are filling back in behind this big low that's over Chicago, but don't expect any rain in the area today. Just the clouds have really overtaken most of the area. So Weldon Spring to Highland, Illinois, Farmington to Moscow Mills. You can see all of us cloudy. About an hour ago, had a little bit of sunshine around Highland, Illinois. But right now at Lambert, cloudy, 46. And you notice that wind chill. It feels like 39 because that wind is up. A west-northwest wind at 17. So I suggest wearing definitely a winter jacket out there because that wind will stay up and that temperature will actually feel colder than it is. So let's check out those wind gusts and sustained winds at about 20 miles an hour in Chesterfield, gusts to near 30. So that's the issue today. Some of those gusts to about 30 miles an hour. even though the high temperatures make it into the mid to upper 40s. Much more on our forecast, a big storm system for the weekend. Kay, back to you.
All right, thank you, Jim. We'll see you in a few minutes. New at noon, Illinois launches a partnership with the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. The program is dedicated to improving the lives of children by inspiring them to read. A book is mailed every month for free to children from birth to age 5, no matter a family's income. Governor J.B. Pritzker made the announcement about 2 hours ago in Bloomington.
The state is working with the Dollywood Foundation to recruit local program partners in every county to promote the program and to sign children and families up to receive a free book every month.
The Imagination Library expanded to Missouri just last month. Happening today, St. Louis's largest and oldest emergency domestic violence shelter will announce some changes. 8 local design firms are updating the Women's Safe House. The update includes more modern furniture, light fixtures, and new paint. The big reveal is at 2 p.m. Also getting an upgrade, the Family Arena in St. Charles, a $13 million makeover, starts next year. It'll be the first renovation since the venue opened in 1999. Major improvements will include replacing the lower level seats, replacing central heating, improving Wi-Fi, new signage, and a parking lot revamp. The upgrades are expected to be complete by next fall. Still ahead, shocking video in a normally quiet Virginia neighborhood. Why police raided this house moments before it exploded. Plus, Panera under fire for a second time over its caffeinated lemonade. And you can put a smile on the faces of thousands of kids across the area. With 2 weeks to go, we still have more than 2,100 little wishes to grant for area kids impacted by foster care. Once again, 5 on Your Side has teamed up with the Foster and Adoptive Care Coalition. Go to ksdk.com/littlewishes to buy a gift online. The campaign ends December 20th.